Welcome to the That's a Sign podcast, where we dive into the world of astrology and explore how the stars influence our lives. This podcast is brought to you by the MoonX app, available on the App Store and Google Play. If you haven't downloaded it yet, now is the perfect time to do so. Today's episode is dedicated to the 10th sign of the Zodiac circle, Capricorn. This sign symbolizes the drive to reach great heights, perseverance, and mastery in achieving goals. Capricorn, much like the mountain goat climbing to the summit, understand that no peak can be conquered without persistent effort. This season, coinciding with the winter solstice, inspires us to plan, set goals, and reflect on the year gone by. The energy of Capricorn: discipline and ambition. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the planet of discipline, structure, and time. Saturn teaches us responsibility, reminding us that everything valuable is achieved through hard work, patience, and 10,000 hours of practice. The earth element makes Capricorns realistic, practical, and incredibly goal-oriented. Their energy seems to say, build a foundation, and the world will build itself around you. If you have a Capricorn friend, you've likely noticed that they appear calm and collected. But don't be fooled. Within them burns the energy of a cardinal sign that constantly seeks new projects, goals, and challenges. For example, if your Capricorn friend suggests a hiking trip, be prepared for a detailed itinerary, a packing list, and carefully calculated rest breaks. They like everything meticulously planned. It's just their style. Interestingly, Capricorn's opposite sign, Cancer, focuses on home and family, while Capricorn governs the 10th house of career and public status. Capricorns build structures not just for themselves, but for those around them, often becoming the pillar of their family or team. They embody the idea, work for the future so that tomorrow will be easier. No wonder Capricorns are often highly successful in public professions, guided by Saturn. Another strong trait of Capricorn is their respect for hierarchy and subordination. They don't impose their own rules on others, but can bide their time, showing patience and humility. However, their path to power is steady and inevitable, like a steamroller. Yes, Capricorn is born to be ambitious, striving for authority and leadership. But unlike Aries, they don't rush headlong into situations. Instead, they approach their goals patiently and step by step. So, if you want to draw inspiration from Capricorn energy, start by setting clear goals and creating a strategic plan. Saturn, during this season, encourages us towards self-organization and improvement. And if you were born under this sign, remember, your ability to overcome challenges and move forward is your greatest strength. Just don't forget to rest occasionally. Even the most hard-working Capricorns need time to enjoy life. Ready to embark on a journey to the summit? Let's continue by exploring the energy of the sign through the natal charts of famous individuals. Kate Middleton, the royal and disciplined Capricorn. Etiquette and tradition teach us, ladies first. Following the structured nature of Saturn, let's begin with the natal chart of Kate Middleton, initially the Duchess of Cambridge, now the Princess of Wales. Born on January 9th, 1982, Kate is a classic Capricorn, goal-oriented, composed, and always elegant. Her sun in Capricorn in the 5th house highlights her desire to create a meaningful legacy, as seen in her initiative, the Royal Foundation Center for Early Childhood. In one interview, she said, "Every child deserves the best possible start in life." Her moon in Cancer in the 11th house reflects her commitment to charity and social causes, as well as her dedication to family values. What makes Kate's chart unique is that she was born during a total lunar eclipse. Here's a quick reminder. If your natal chart shows an opposition between the sun and moon, congratulations! You were born during a full moon. This aspect symbolizes an internal conflict between conscious desires, sun, and subconscious needs, moon. If the moon is within 10 degrees of the nodes or conjunct them, then it's also an eclipse. Such placements often mark a destined path, an internal struggle between conscious goals and subconscious needs. Kate's strong Saturn forms a square with both her sun and moon, symbolizing a constant balancing act between her duties and emotions. However, it's this tension that makes her incredibly disciplined and resilient. Interestingly, both Queen Elizabeth II and Princess Grace Kelly, iconic figures of royalty, also had a Moon-Saturn square in their charts. Similarly, Kate must channel her emotions and youthful impulses into duty, tradition, and responsibility. Another significant aspect in Kate's chart is a T-square involving her Sun and Moon, with Mars in Libra in the 3rd house as the focal point. This dynamic adds energy and determination, pushing her to take action and care for her immediate circle. For Kate, with Mars in Libra, peace is essential not only on the global stage, but also at home. Strategic thinking and diplomacy are deeply ingrained in her nature. Her elegant Mars is supported by a harmonious trine with Mercury in Aquarius. Both planets are positioned in intellectual air signs, with Mercury in Aquarius representing the coldest and most rational mind in the zodiac, a powerful intellect. We wish Kate continued success and leave her to her familial and public duties. Michael Schumacher, Capricorn and Speed. Our next figure is the 7-time Formula One champion, Michael Schumacher. At first glance, it may seem paradoxical that the steady and structured Saturn, ruler of Capricorn, could be associated with a love of extreme speed. But here, Uranus, Capricorn's minor ruler, comes into play, responsible for suddenness, swiftness, and innovation. This combination makes Capricorns not only patient strategists, but also explorers of unconventional paths. Schumacher was born during a full moon, adding drama and internal tension to his natal chart. This aspect creates a constant balance between conscious aspirations, Sun in Capricorn, and subconscious emotional needs, Moon in Cancer. In his case, this conflict is amplified by a T-square involving Saturn, the lunar nodes, and the luminaries, saturating his life with high risks and extreme challenges. This dynamic manifested in his career as a racer, where he managed incredible speeds, the most challenging tracks, and the pressure of his competitors. However, the tragic 2013 incident, where Michael sustained a severe head injury while skiing, became an example of how astrological energies can manifest outside of their usual context. At the time of the accident, Saturn, the ruler of his Sun, was transiting intense aspects to Michael's natal chart. His natal Saturn, positioned in Aries in the 12th house, associated with secrets and isolation, symbolized hidden danger. The mountains, where the injury occurred, are directly associated with Saturn, as is the cold winter season that amplified this planet's theme. The head injury, which cracked his helmet, also underscores the symbolism of Saturn in Aries, a sign governing the head. Michael, accustomed to the complexity of racetracks and racing, always operated under the protective structure of his professional environment, where he skillfully utilized the energy of his T-squares. However, outside of the structure, during his mountain retreat, his chart revealed another side, the need for even greater caution and control. And Michael isn't the only Capricorn to have connected his life with speed. Among racers, there's an impressive number of representatives of this sign. Lewis Hamilton, the 2008 Formula One champion, is also a Capricorn. Hamilton is renowned for his ability to maintain control in the most challenging situations, a direct result of Saturn's influence. Another striking example is Louis Chevrolet, co-founder of Chevrolet and racer himself. His chart is packed with planets in Capricorn, including the Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Venus. He not only gained fame in auto racing, but also as an innovator, channeling Saturn's energy into creating automobiles. His Capricorn stellium on the cusp of the 6th house of work emphasizes diligence, while a trine with Uranus in the 2nd house of resources and Neptune in the 10th house of career facilitated the implementation of advanced technologies and bolstered his professional reputation. So, why are there so many racers among Capricorns? Saturn, their ruling planet, grants them the ability to develop strategies and move toward their goals with patience. Its combination with Uranus allows these individuals to masterfully blend stability with sudden breakthroughs. Racing perfectly reflects this astrological dynamic. It requires not only speed and risk, but also cold calculation, control, and a structured approach. Jared Leto, the eternal Capricorn with endless energy. Let's take a closer look at another solar Capricorn who perfectly embodies the quality of their sign, ruled by Saturn. This is the unstoppable Jared Leto, actor, musician, director, and frontman of a rock band with arguably the most astrologically fitting name, 30 Seconds to Mars. And, by the way, his natal Mars is in 1 degree Aries, in its domicile. Leto is a prime example of how Capricorn's energy can manifest in a wide range of fields, from the arts to extreme hobbies. His discipline, reinforced by Saturn, transforms even the most challenging endeavors into success stories. Saturn in the first house, control and youthfulness. Jared's natal Saturn is located in the first house, which governs personality, physical appearance, and activity. This placement demands constant self-control, both over his body and his public image. It's no wonder Jared seems ageless. Saturn rewards those who follow its rules: discipline, structure, and responsibility. Unsurprisingly, this placement is often found in the charts of models and long-living individuals. Additionally, Jared's Saturn is in Gemini, granting him ease in communication, a desire for intellectual growth, and an unrelenting curiosity for learning new things. Capricorn's peaks. Saturn's influence doesn't stop there. Jared's career highlights his ability to conquer new peaks, both literal and metaphorical. A standout example is his band's 2024 tour campaign, which became a symbol of true Capricorn ambition. Jared climbed the Empire State Building, starting at the 86th floor and finishing at the 104th. This climb perfectly aligns with his natal T-square. The base of this aspect consists of Mars in the 11th house, publicity and community, and Pluto in Libra in the 5th house, creativity. These placements provide him with energy, determination, and a drive to express himself through bold actions that captivate audiences. The apex of the T-square is his Sun in Capricorn in the 8th house of risks and shared resources, which pushes him to transcend his boundaries through calculated risks and strategic planning. Later, Jared admitted, "But I have to be honest, it was very, very hard. It was very hard. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be." These words perfectly illustrate Capricorn's nature, the move forward step by step, overcoming obstacles, preparing for any challenge, and never giving up. This climb wasn't Jared's only experience in literally reaching new heights. Leto is an avid climber. In 2016, he directed the documentary Great Wide Open, exploring national parks such as Yosemite and Yellowstone. However, as a true Capricorn, he doesn't stop at natural peaks. Jared confessed that he actually loves climbing urban buildings. One memorable moment was when he scaled the wall of a Berlin hotel without any safety equipment. "It's a really fun thing to do," he said about his passion. Speaking of fun, thanks to Capricorn's minor ruler, Uranus, solar Capricorns can be not only speed enthusiasts and climbers, but also masters of humor. Take Jim Carrey, for example. The Canadian actor and comedian is renowned for his iconic roles in Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber. Capricorn is truly multifaceted, both steady and swift, serious and playful. This sign reminds us that while the summits we climb may differ, the key is to remain true to ourselves and our goals. Thank you for joining us on the That's a Sign podcast. See you in the next episode, where we'll continue exploring how the stars influence our lives. Don't forget to check out the MoonX app to learn more about your natal chart and planetary energies. Until next time, under the moonlit skies.